All right, so in this video, I'm going to be giving you 3 top tips to improve your prospecting inside your network marketing business. All right, so my name is Frazer Brookes and I help network marketers around the world build their business using social media, and now I want to help you be able to do the same thing. So please, before we kind of get into this, consider smashing that subscribe button, give me a big thumbs up and leave me a comment with what you got, what value you got most when we're done with this video. All right, so 3 tips, here we go. Tip number 1 is you need to get some sort of accountability. Now, most people think accountability is just going to an upline, going to a sideline, going to a downline and saying, hey, can you be my accountability partner? That's amazing. I love that. I even have a group called the Inner Circle where I'll be your accountability partner. But you need to have internal accountability. Now what that is every day you walk into the bathroom, take your phone with you, you get your phone out, and then you're gonna tell yourself, I am rank name in 90 days. And I want you to do a video. I don't want you to just look at the mirror and go, I am healthy, I am strong, I am amazing. I mean, that's great, but it's probably not going to get you to your goal, you being happy, amazing, and strong. It's not going to get you to become a gold director, a bronze ambassador, a unicorn level 32, whatever it might be, right? So I want you to get your phone out, look dead in the phone and say, I am, it's the 17th of November, I am a gold director in 90 days. The next day, it's the 18th of November, I am a gold director in 89 days. Give yourself some accountability, and if it doesn't happen for you in that time frame, go again, reset, refresh, and then go again, because I'm telling you this, if you don't reach your goal in 90 days that you're setting for yourself, if it's realistic, it's probably because you haven't taken the work to deserve it. Now here's the great thing about this. When the 90 days is over, or 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, 18 years down the line, you will have a video of when you were right at the beginning of your journey. You had a video before you hit the big rank, so you can tell your team and prospects, hey, look at me. This is me before I hit the big time. All right, so that's tip number 1. I would love for you in the comments section, once we're done here, let me know what your goal is. I am gold director in 90 days. Don't give company or product names, just give me the rank name. All right, so tip number 2, make sure that your list is growing every single day. Because here's the thing about prospecting. When we have a large amount of lists, a big list, we go through it really, really quickly. Think about it when you first ever wrote your list. Maybe there was 100 people and you called Brian, you called Bob, you called Claire, you called Mary, you called Samantha, you called Claudette, you called Derek, you called Brian, whatever. You called so many people so fast because you had so many people to speak to. But when you have no one to speak to, you end up speaking to one person a week, one person every other week, one person when you can be bothered, because you don't have anyone to talk to. You need to make sure you have so many people to talk to all the time. All right, so example. I know this is going to sound a little bit crazy, but I'm going to go for it anyway. I have an analogy, the shampoo bottle analogy, right? So imagine you get a new bottle of shampoo, you open it from the top, you pour it upside down, and you just lever it all in your hands. It is filling your hands so much that when you're washing your hair, I know I've got beach hair going on right now, but you're washing your hair, and there's shampoo flying off onto the floor, onto the sides, onto the shower curtain. And then when you get to the end of the shampoo bottle, it's shampoo bottle farting, right? It's and you're trying to get the little bits out. That's the same when you're prospecting. When you have so many people to talk to, you're just like, yeah, great, woo, whatever. When you have no one to talk to, it's like, you're kind of scratching at breadcrumbs, whatever you guys call it, all right? So use my principle. I've done it in another video. I'll tag it in the description somewhere below of find, add, message. Find someone, add them, message them, grow your list every single day. Okay, so tip number 3 is understanding that you have the gift. You have the gift that you've got to give, whether it's the product, whether it's the service, that doesn't matter. What you have to understand is you're going to give the gift to someone. They're going to say no. Is that your problem or their problem?
Not my problem.
That's their problem. Think about it in Christmas, right? Let's say you're going to give someone a pair of socks, right? Or a box of Ferrero Rocher, right? I'm gluten-free, dairy-free, so Ferrero Rocher is a bit of a nightmare for me right now, but I know people love them, especially the ones that are in like the pyramid box ones. Like, they're amazing. Anyway, I digress, right? So here we go. You give someone a box of Ferrero Rocher. Now they might go, "Oh, this is disgusting. I hate Ferrero Rocher." That's not your fault, especially if you don't know them. You're just giving them a gift, right? What about, I love Ferrero Rocher. And you're like, oh, you're welcome. Like, I'll follow up with you next week to see if you love them, if you still love them. And then they turn around when you leave and they throw it in the bin saying, ugh, I hate Ferrero Rocher. They were two-faced, right? What about you give them the Ferrero Rocher and they're like, oh, you know what? Samantha's just giving me them. I'll give it to someone else. That's a referral, right? Or what happens if someone goes, oh, how did you know? How did you know? My husband didn't even get me the Ferrero Rocher. It's all I wanted for Christmas. You won't know unless you give the gift. That's the whole thing. When it comes to prospecting, all you have to do really is internal accountability, grow your list using Find Ad Message, and then make sure that you are continuing to give the gift. Don't get negative. Don't get bummed out when people are negative to you, when people give hate to you, because that's on them. Hurt people, right? Negative people want to give negative comments. Moaners and whingers want to talk to moaners and whingers. That's all they want to do. So with that being said, if you got value from this video, please let me know what your top tip, what your top takeaway was in the comments. I'm actually going to be highlighting some of my favorite videos in future videos, my favorite comments in future videos. Smash the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.